So they open the show. Renee Moxleygood is in the back, and a car pulls up, and it's a Mercedes. And the door opens, and then they go to the pyro and shit. So we know what's going on. And we don't have the ratings yet, folks, but I have a feeling they'll live to regret this. They put her on first. They play the music. CEO pops up on the screen. It's Mercedes Mone. And this is her hometown. And these are the people that came because they heard the rumor that she was going to be there as a surprise. So, yeah, she's over in this room like crazy. And she's got a heck of a costume on. Well, I don't know what her budget is, but her hair was spray painted AEW CEO on the back.
Well, I think it's a wig.
Well, that was awful. Goddamn, is she completely bald? How would she hide hair underneath that? It was pretty flat as it was.
They put wigs on people who aren't bald. You could have hair, you just kind of ball it up, I guess, or move it in a different way and put it in there to get some flashy, ridiculous hairdo.
This looked like she needed a little herbal essence to get some fluff out of the hair she had. I can't believe she's got a whole head of hair hid under that hair. I thought they painted her actual hair.
We will have to double check. Maybe I'm wrong, but if there's any
well, it took a while.
Sassoons
if they
out
did.
there, let us know. Yes.
Yes, if there's any buffoons out there. Is that what you said?
It's close enough.
Well, anyway, back to these buffoons. So they chant CEO. This is her. Sasha Banks had the dollar signs, right? So when she couldn't take that name, she's decided to become a CEO, and she's big business and dollar signs, things of that. That's her deal, right? Remember, we were lucky enough not to be watching real closely when she was around the other company.
I saw a lot of her stuff, and despite the fact that she is really skinny and slight, she's really good. Although she got injured a bunch, but she's really good. The whole time here, and again, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid like everyone else. I'm curious about it, but there were people there losing their minds. It's her hometown crowd chanting CEO. All I'm thinking is, what the hell is she the CEO of?
Well, that's the problem. I was saying that's how she's gotten to this point, the big business, the boss, big money, CEO, whatever. She's trying to do things confusingly similar to the trademarks that she does not possess. But now we got the board of directors in the WWE, and this angle's getting over. We got the guy on the board of directors. We've got the CCO, the Chief Content Officer, Triple H. But we've also, in this company, got the EVPs who are heels that have apparently gone rogue and will not be controlled by Tony Khan, who's the EV everything. He's the chief cook and bottle washer and booker and president and originator and founder, organizer, manipulator. But now she's the CEO. How does she fare with the EVPs? See, these are questions we got. So the point is, the fans chant welcome back or welcome home. And she does the promo. Her heart is beating out of her chest. She thanks the fans for having her back for 2 years and giving her courage and strength to make it through some dark time. Was she marooned on a fucking island?
She broke her ankle, right?
She basically wrote a speech here that was a high school commencement speech. If she was the valedictorian, she promised that they would create moments and magic together. She did a long promo about wrestling being her dream, and she dropped out of school to take care of her brother and has some personal background. And it's meandering, and then she said, if I can do it, you can too. That's the problem. Everybody now thinks they can do it. But the point, there was no, this was a recited speech that complete with, I can't wait to call AEW home, page 3. She had memorized this heartfelt speech that I'm sure her heart means it, but she couldn't convey it verbally. I've never paid any attention, and I'm not sure I'm going to give a fuck going forward, but does she do good promos? Or is it that she's good in the ring and she shouldn't be given 10 minutes live on the air with a microphone, in which case, why did they debut her with a they couldn't have done anywhere else but her hometown. They'd have been going to the fucking concession stand, would they not, with this delivery and content?
Well, again, time and place, and it worked in that time and place. She's a really good personality. The promos, I don't know that. Now, this is a unique situation. This isn't a promo for a feud or anything. It's more, like you said, a congratulations for getting all this money.
Yeah.
It's really what it comes down to. She's given this speech. They're losing their minds. Again, I didn't like it. It's not what I want. It was during this speech, it just hit me. I'm sick of hearing these wrestlers give speeches about their emotions.
Yes.
I'm not saying don't have them.
I don't give a fuck about anybody's emotions. Why would I give a fuck unless they're mad? And then I want to hear about it in detail.
Now, again, that's me. I will say that room was losing their mind. They were really into it. When you see what else was on this show, this may have been the only thing that really got... I mean, they drew a big house. They drew like over 9,000 people there, I think. So, for the first night in their hometown, this was a major success. I don't know how that will be going forward, especially if they're taking someone, even if she was, an all-time great, like a Gus Sonnenberg or a Rhea Ripley. Putting her in that division?
Okay,
I said a lot. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I'm willing to go with you for the time being that she's good in the ring and I'll see for myself, but she don't need long promos. It's all about, my feelings. And I'm saying, I thank you. No, thank you. No, it's like a fucking Chip and Dale goddamn cartoon with this bunch of soft ass fucking wrestlers thanking the soft ass fans. And the fans' chants had more inflection and feeling in them than this prepared award show thank you speech that it sounded like. That's what I thought. She's up there at the goddamn Golden Globes. And when she finally gets to, okay, why is she here? Now we're getting somewhere. She's here because I need to be here. AEW is the only place where this can go global. What? You just left the only place where this could go global.
That was a weird line for her to use here, wasn't it?
Yeah, because she was global. And now she's geographical. Or goddamn hemispherical. And then she said tonight, and this is when I realized they've lost their minds. She said tonight, Willow versus Riho is our main event. And I've got unfinished business with Willow. And that was all she said about that pretty much. But now, so the main event of this program is Willow Nightingale versus Riho, so that Tony thinks that people will stick around through this fiasco for 2 hours to see Sasha Banks do a run-in. And they're out of their minds. And I bet the ratings will show that. But nevertheless, she thanked Tony Khan and told the fans to say hello to their new CEO. And then she seductively took off her jacket to reveal herself in skimpy costuming and did a little stripper dance and danced backwards up the ramp out of the arena. And how many millions of dollars did this cost him?
Many, 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 many millions. And again, it's a good opening night if you're into this and you're there, and they were into it. Part of me thinks it's a missed opportunity because if you're going to get someone like that and she has this kind of popularity, try to start an all-women's group for your company, an all-women's TV show. Because it's good night one. These women's segments die a death on this show every single week. So it's a special night, big crowd. They're going to Toronto next. Apparently it'll be another nice-sized crowd in the 5,000 range, I would guess.
For Edge and Christian in the blow-off of their...
Adam Copeland and Christian Cage. You can't call him just Christian because that part is owned by WWE, but with a last name, it's owned by him.
Okay, well, whichever two of these fucking mullet heads it is, the point is that Sasha Banks just got 9,000 in Boston to come out and do a bad fucking promo. So You mean to tell me Edge and Christian or whatever they're going as these days only going to get 5,000 in their hometown to have a match? Jumping Jehoshaphat.
Well, maybe they'll do more. Again, we'll see how it works out. But, well, how do you rank the Mercedes Mone debut? What do you think of it compared to other big debuts in AEW? And
what?
I don't know what else to ask.
She has a fan base, apparently, from what we're told, that likes her wherever she goes and what she does. So if she can bring those people, whatever that number is, into AEW in addition to who they already had, then maybe they've got a few more. And that would be nice for them. But based on performance of anything, besides taking her fucking clothes off, this was, for me, not knowing really that much about her or having seen that much of her, or if I have, it ain't registered. This was another girl doing another interview that she sounds like she memorized. This is not a game-changing, world-shaking male or female acquisition. I'd rather see Chris Statlander get used to her potential than this one come in for millions of dollars to do a stripper dance. What the fuck else did she do here? She said nothing except, "Oh, I love all you people. It's always been my dream to be here."
I was hoping she would name drop Sheldon Goldberg, but it never happened.
Well, and that's because, it was a bitter breakup that Sheldon initiated.
We're not supposed to talk about that.
Well, she couldn't handle the size of his
collection.
Anyway,
collection.
His size of his collection, his all of his package was so huge. What did you think? That are we done with Sasha Monet here? Whatever she'll be out later on, I assume, because the DVR froze again. But you can tell me when we get there.